On California's Central Pacific coast, Kandarian Organic Farms blends everyday farming with archaeology. While most farmers grow a handful of crops, Kandarian grows 200 different kinds, some dating back to the dawn of agriculture.
This is the biggest grain in the world, camu.
And he grows the smallest, teff.
Teff, literally in Ethiopian, means lost, and you see we did lose it just then. We lost it.
Of all the ancient grains here at Kandarian Organic Farms, this one is the oldest. In fact, Kandarian says it's the first grain ever eaten by man. Kandarian says he's hoping to introduce einkorn to the American diet. Einkorn wheat is 17,000 years old. Kandarian shows me the 11,000-year-old black barley from Tibet. It's a lot older than most grains in America, which are only about 70 years old.
My whole business is predicated upon selling whole foods that are nutritious for your body, that you use all parts of it. And some people say, well, we don't like that fiber, we want the bran out. Well, guess what? Your body can handle the bran, and it's a hell of a lot better for you than eating that other stuff that doesn't have much in it. And then once they take the outside off and the germ out, then they have to add a bunch of chemicals.
But even as Kandarian grows seeds with names like Emmer Farrow, he's not worried about consumers raising their eyebrows.
We have a lot of things from India. For example, we have Kela that you'll see, and we have Adjuan. Nobody even knows what those are. And so when you try to sell them, they go, who? And so, you have to start all over from ground zero and talk to them about, well, what are the benefits?
Kandarian says many of his ancient grains are better tolerated by people with gluten sensitivity, which is why he's working with bakers to develop bread recipes.
The issue is most bakers are used to getting stuff and it's the same every time. And ours are going to be vintage because every year Ethiopian blue tinge is going to be different one year than it is the next because this is sustainably grown dry farm. So one year may have more protein than another year may have different baking qualities. And so it's an issue teaching bakers to celebrate the vintage just like wine, just exactly like wine.
Kandarian is actually a mechanical engineer who worked on the first space shuttle. His farm is filled with contraptions and machines he either made or modified. And perhaps most symbolic is the U.S. flag he planted, a tribute to his mentor who taught him many of the farming methods and ideas he hopes will transform American agriculture. Park New CCTV, Los Osos, California.